Alright, what is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Hello and welcome. Good evening. It is time for the weekend preview. I'm Darkside Phil, of course, and today is Sunday, February 25th, 2018, although by the time you actually watch this video, perhaps it will already be the 26th. It's actually the end of February. Holy crap, did this month fly by for me. I don't know about you guys and gals, but with all the stuff that I was doing, making preparations for the arrival of Kat, my girlfriend, moving in with me, and then the week where she did, and now getting back into the swing of things, of her, being here while I'm working, seriously, time flew by amazingly, and we're already in a situation where the month is at an end. I seriously can't even believe that it's over. And sorry, my stupid phone is trying to do a software update. Later, you stupid piece of crap. Oh my god. Alright, so I am here to cover what I'll be doing this final week of February and starting beginning of March. This week, we've got some of the biggest variety that I've had in quite some time. We've got ongoing playthroughs with games like GTA, San Andreas HD, as well as the Secret of Mana remake. We've got multiplayer fun stuff with PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds and Call of Duty. We've got also some Star Wars Battlefront 2, which I haven't played in a while. That'll be played this week as well. We've got a Fun Indies Marathon coming up this weekend, right? Where people right now, patrons are voting on indie games for me to be playing this weekend, and a fundraiser in the middle of the week. So, talk about variety, a crazy amount of stuff going on this week. Don't worry, I'm going to cover all of that in detail and explain how everything works. Some people have questions about certain things or whatever. I'm going to cover all of that in this video. So let's get started, so that way it doesn't run super long. All right, so today I played Grand Theft Auto San Andreas HD. I am doing a lot of the stuff in this game that I did not do my first run. I started doing the booster missions for Caesar and completed that quest line to unlock fully oh my god, Woozy's autos, where you could actually, get cars for him. Because boy, I am just having a brain fart. I can't speak English today. Let's try this again. The auto dealership. I bought it and I did all the missions to qualify the boosting cars in order to be able to do boosting car missions later on. And I also have done other side missions in this playthrough, like the zero missions and stuff that I did not do during my first run, which is pretty cool to be doing the additional content I didn't do originally, and I'm earning trophies and the like for doing it, which is pretty nice. Today, in addition, I tackled Flight School, and I'm now beginning the flight missions. So if you remember how Flight School went that first time around and you want to see how it goes this time, those videos are already live on DSP Gaming, and you can check them out at your leisure, all right? Let's talk about the schedule coming up this week so you guys know exactly what's going on. Tonight, Sunday night, no second stream. I'm doing the weekend preview. I got a bunch of bills to pay, and I'm starting work on my yearly federal tax returns, which for me, being self-employed, they take a ton of time and effort to put together. So, no second stream tonight. Tomorrow, Monday, main gameplay stream, Star Wars Battlefront 2. Now, you might be saying, wait a minute. Why is Phil doing this as a main stream? I thought he was going to do this as his second stream on Saturday when he was doing all multiplayer. If you guys weren't around for Saturday and you haven't watched the videos yet, I whooped major ass in Call of Duty World War II. I was some of the best gameplay I've ever done online since I recorded stuff for the internet to share with you guys on YouTube. Like, no lie, I was kicking ass. I was getting major kill streaks. I had crazy kill-death ratios of like 3 to 1, kill to death. I was leading my team either top 3 or I was the MVP of the whole game multiple times. It was a crazy Saturday, so much that the entire Saturday I decided to play Call of Duty. And by the way, I do want to say thank you to anyone who did show up for those streams. You guys were incredibly supportive, all right? If you didn't see the videos on YouTube yet, you got to check them out. They're really, really good over on DSP Gaming, okay? So that was fun, but that being said, I played Call of Duty all day, so I didn't play Star Wars. So this Monday, my main gameplay stream will be Star Wars Battlefront 2. There's a new game mode, if you guys aren't aware. It's a jetpacks mode where everyone has jetpacks that can fly around and shoot each other, which is pretty interesting. So I'll be doing that, plus, some of the usual Galactic Assault, the fun stuff that I like to do. That'll be Monday's gameplay stream. Monday night, no gameplay stream, so it's a single stream day again. Why? Oh no, why? Phil usually does a double stream day on Monday. Again, I got to put in time and effort to working on my federal taxes. Tons of work, putting together all the expenses of the year. I have to check every single payment source. I have to look at every single dollar that I spent on the business. Also, I have to account for every single income dollar that came into me and make sure that I'm paying taxes on it properly. So it's a lot of work. It takes hours and hours and hours to put together. So that, again, Monday night, no second stream. I'll be working on taxes, okay? Tuesday, the return of Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, which is good because now I'm in the thick of things. I'm nearing the end of the game. I believe another 2-3 streams tops. I'll probably wrap it up unless people tell me about a bunch of side content that they'd like to see me do. I know, for example, someone said I should do the firefighter missions, which I actually was trying to do today and failed miserably. But anyway, yeah, if there's other side content that people are aware of that you really like to see me do, please let me know. I'd be more than happy to do fun side content if you think that it's challenging and it would be add to the playthrough. And in particular, if it's stuff I didn't do during my first playthrough of the game for whatever reason. You know, maybe I was too busy trying to get the game over with. If you remember when I first played this game years ago in 2012, I had already played 2 other Grand Theft Auto games that summer, and I was pretty much rushing through to finish it. I skipped a ridiculous amount of side content. This time around, I'm trying to do all the stuff I didn't do. In particular, also, you earn a lot of trophies for doing it. So, we'll see. But Tuesday, Grand Theft Auto San Andreas continues. Tuesday night, if I stream, will be the continuation of Secret of Mana, or Mana, however you say it. I realize this is not a game that's getting a lot of attention. It's also a game that's barely getting any views on stream. So go figure, right? It is what it is. I know that it's not a big popular game because it's a throwback game from the 1990s that really wasn't modernized at all. It's just the visuals that have been modernized. That being said, I like the game. I've already played it 6 hours. I want to keep playing it. So that will continue Tuesday night if I stream. Reason being I'm saying that is because Tuesday night's the last chance I have to finish my taxes. I have to submit them to my accountant/tax attorney on the 28th. So if I don't have that stuff done Monday night, that means I have to take Tuesday night as well to finish it. Therefore, there may or may not be a stream Tuesday night. So just for clarification purposes, yes, I know there's a few streams missing there that people look forward to. I apologize. It is what it is. I've got to have time for my taxes. So only one stream today, only one stream Monday, maybe only one stream Tuesday, but maybe there will be. It depends on how things go Monday night. All right. Wednesday, a very different thing. I'm basically doing exactly what I did at the end of December. If you guys aren't aware, at the end of December, I had a fundraiser where the stream was all multiplayer gameplay all day. We had the stream stats up on stream all day. If you don't know what that is, at the top of the screen, I put things such as the top cheer, the top tip, the amount of subs that we have for the month. And when I did this fundraiser at the end of December, I also had like a goal for tips and a goal for cheers for that day, okay? Reason being, because I had back taxes and new taxes, all due state taxes for business that I had not even known about because my old accountant didn't do a good job, screwed me over. And I had this big lump sum payment coming due in the middle of January. And I had no other way to pay them, so I needed your help. And you guys came out, you supported me, you cheered, subbed, and tipped. Boom, I hit the goals that I was looking for. And I was able to cover those taxes in January. In fact, I even raised a little bit of extra money that I've been saving up because I knew coming up in April, there was going to be the same exact situation coming up this time with federal taxes. Because 2 reasons. Number one, because I made that increased amount of money at the end of the year in December that I hadn't planned on making, now I owed even more federal taxes. Obviously, I didn't have the money to pay those extra federal taxes because I needed the money to pay these state taxes. So now I have to focus on, gee, what federal taxes do I still owe that I didn't pay in 2017 because I made more money in December than normally I would have. Number 2, there's the first payment for my new federal taxes coming up in April. And honestly, that's for 2018. I don't know what it's going to be. It's based off of the new Republican tax code that was passed back in January. And no one seems to be sure, geez, is it going to be more than I usually pay? Is it going to be less than I usually pay? I don't know. That being said, you know, I don't know how much any of this is going to be. Then on top of both of those being due in April, then I was told by the state of Washington that they're going to have their assessment for the back taxes of the state taxes that I haven't paid, which is basically from the middle of 2014, excuse me, till the end of 2016. That payment will be calculated and either will be due or will be put on a payment plan, which is also going to start either in late March or early April. So that being said, I've got 3 things due. A lump sum payment for whatever is owed remaining in 2017 federal taxes, my first payment for 2018 federal taxes, and whatever this payment will start to be for these back taxes of the state, all due at once in April, and I have no idea what they are yet. I guarantee you it's going to be thousands and thousands of dollars, all right? I can tell you right now, I don't have thousands upon thousands of dollars left over from December just sitting around in my bank account, okay? I don't. I have a little bit of money. Yeah, maybe a couple thousand extra. but that's not going to be enough to cover it, which is why I'm doing this fundraiser. All right. Now, some people will saying, why is Phil running a fundraiser before he knows what he owes? Because there's no way I'll know until it's too late for me to run a fundraiser. All right. If I run a fundraiser in March or April, guess what? Cheers and subs on my Twitch channel won't count until May or June, so it doesn't help me for stuff that's due in April, all right? If there wasn't this 2-month stagger, I could do a last-minute fundraiser, but I can't. I have to do it ahead of time so that if you guys cheer or sub during this fundraiser, it'll count and it'll help me to pay these taxes. That is the reason for the fundraiser in the first place, all right? So anything that you do on Wednesday, this fundraiser event that I'm going to be doing, I'll be getting credit for, and I will have in time to help with this tax situation, all right? That's number one. Number two, I won't know what taxes are due until probably mid to late March because I'm going to submit all this information. I just told you guys the next 2 days I'm working on my taxes. I'm going to take all this information, submit it to my tax attorney. He's going to work through it and basically file my taxes for me and then tell me, here's what you owe. But it could take weeks. You know, he's not going to do it overnight like that. It's not due till April. So more than likely, I might not even know until, say, mid to late March what I owe on these taxes. So now you're really talking last minute trying to raise funds to pay them with only a couple weeks until they're due in the middle of April. Doesn't make sense. That's why I'm doing this fundraiser earlier than the taxes are due. And so that even before I know how much they are, it makes sense to do it now to try to raise as much as possible. All right? Just being matter of fact and truthfully with you guys. Now, how's it going to work? Well, first stream on Wednesday is going to be PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds, which I have not played in a while. As you noticed, guys, I have not been playing PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds that often. I've been purposely trying to not play it all the time, so that way there's more variety. People have been complaining I'm playing it too much, which is why I'm only playing it maybe once, twice, tops a week. So we'll return on Wednesday. It'll be the main stream on Wednesday. And yes, we'll have the top cheerer and a cheers goal, top tipper and a tips goal, and subs and a subs goal all there on stream, so you can see all that information so people can get credit for their contributions. And my goal is that hopefully by the end of the day I can hit those goals and it'll tremendously help with raising funds for my taxes. So that's number one. Number two, Wednesday night there will be a second stream and it will be Call of Duty World War II. Makes sense. I did so well playing this all day Saturday. People are pumped and want to see me play it again, so I'll be doing more of that Wednesday night. So PUBG and Call of Duty World War II, a full day of interactive multiplayer with you guys. Hopefully we can motivate people to first of all subscribe. If we can get up to 550 subs by the end of Wednesday, I'll be doing a new cooking show with my girlfriend Kat. That's been the goal this month, and sadly we lost a ton of subs this month because all those gifted subs from last month went away, and there have been no high-profile AAA releases to play. Therefore, people have not been around. I get that, all right? Why are you going to sub when there's nothing really going on in a realm of a game that you may want to watch? Hopefully, in March, with the ridiculous amount of new games coming out, there will be people coming back, all right? But that being said, I realize subs are way down. We're going to try to get as many subs as we can by the end of Wednesday. Also, cheers and tips for this big fundraiser, all right? So, Wednesday, all day long, fun, interactive multiplayer on stream with the hopes that I can raise funds to help with this tax situation coming up in April, all right? So that's Wednesday. Thank you guys very much. One final thing for people who basically are too nosy for their own good, but I've been seeing this question circulate, which is none of anyone's business, but let's go ahead and answer it anyway. But Phil, you already said you raised more money in December than you needed for your taxes, for the state taxes. What happened to that money? It's going to go towards the taxes in April, as I just said. But Phil, what if you raise way more money on this fundraiser than you need for your taxes in April? Where will that money go? It'll go to the next taxes, which, by the way, are due in June. The way it works when you're self-employed, folks, it's not how it works when you have a 9-to-5 office job or a job where you get a paycheck every week. It's not like that. The way it works is, unlike getting a paycheck every week and having the taxes just taken out automatically, what happens is you're supposed to guesstimate how much money you're going to make in a quarter, and then up front, before that quarter happens, you're supposed to pay whatever you think you're owed for that quarter coming up. So, for example, what I'm paying in April, all right, is going to be the guesstimate for how much I make from April to like June. I'm supposed to assume how much I'm making and pay that much. Then in June, I'm supposed to pay like another quarter's amount of taxes. How much money am I going to make between June and September? Guess and pay a certain amount of taxes based on that. See what I mean? So if I make more money right now with this fundraiser on Wednesday, between the money that I still have from December and the new money I raise on Wednesday, if it's more than what I owe in January, or excuse me, in April for taxes, then that's going to roll over to my next tax payment, which will be due in June, etc., etc. Okay? Just being real with you guys. The way I used to do it, which is really terrible, I used to put it all on a credit card. But sadly, I just can't do that anymore. I'm not even in a situation where I can afford to put it on a credit card anymore. I don't have enough credit to put thousands of dollars of taxes on a credit card. That's how overextended I am on my credit and stuff. So that's why I have to do these special events to try to pay the taxes, you know. I've been saving up as much as I can, but I got to do this to try to stay here in this house, you know. Just as big of a threat as it was in December that I may have to lose my house and, you know, move out of here, it's the same threat. If I can't pay these taxes in April, and then in June, and then in September, and then in December, which is when they're due, then I have to basically sell my house in order to pay them. There's nothing else I could do, all right? The good news is, you guys have been tremendously supportive. Everything's up. The problem is this big fucking road bump I'm in right now. Those state taxes really screwed me over at the end of the year, and if those didn't exist, I would have had thousands of dollars extra to put towards these taxes that I don't have, and now it's just like keep rolling over. It's a pain in the ass. So that's why. But anyway, if I make extra money that's exorbitantly above what the taxes are, it rolls to the next tax payment. All right, just so everyone knows. People seriously, there's conspiracy theorists out there who think I have some kind of an offshore fucking bank account, right? Where I roll all my money into an offshore bank account, and one day I'm just gonna vanish from the internet and never play games again and say, oh, you know, I fooled you guys. I embezzled $4 zillion while I was fucking doing this. Spoiler alert. People that believe those kind of conspiracies are morons. It's not like you've been seeing me rolling in dough. You see me with new clothes on every day. You've been seeing me wear the same shit forever. You know what I mean? Like, it's so ludicrous. But whatever. I can't even afford a new TV because my TV has massive input lag. My PS4 is on its last legs with audio issues and everything. I don't have money for that. And you're going to tell me, like, I'm saving money exorbitantly, you know, rolling money into an offshore bank account. People are nuts, all right? But I digress, folks. Wednesday should be a fun day for everyone. Even if you can't contribute, please still show up to the stream. Have some fun with me. Have some interaction. But if you can show up and support, it's greatly appreciated. Help me get through this hurdle in April, right? So that we can keep this house. I mean, now Kat's here. We're having a life together. Things are amazing. We want to stay here. We don't want to lose out and have to sell the house, which would be insanely bad. Please, you know, if you can, show up on Wednesday and support. Sound good? All right. Thursday, return to Grand Theft Auto. All right. And Thursday night, more than likely, will be more Secret of Mana. Friday, not sure yet. And the reason I say that is maybe it will be another session of Grand Theft Auto. Maybe it'll be the last session of Grand Theft Auto. I'm not sure. I'm curious to see, you know, how far I get in the game. And maybe it will be like the conclusion or whatever. And then Friday night will probably be more PUBG. And then Saturday is the marathon, the Indies Marathon. Right now, patrons from the last month are voting on what games they want to see. Right now, I can tell you a shoe-in, a game that I'm 100% playing during this marathon will be Getting Over It. This really weird indie game about a guy with one arm and a barrel trying to climb shit. It's really friggin' bizarre. I don't even understand. I watched someone play it. I don't even understand how to control it. It just seems so fucking weird. So that's going to be fun. But then people are voting on various games like Doki Doki Panic and Axiom Verge. Not Doki Doki Panic, excuse me. Doki Doki Literature Club. And Axiom Verge and, you know, various other indie games. They're voting right now to determine what will be played in this Indies Marathon on Saturday. That's going to be fun. That's going to be all day on Saturday, starting around noon all the way till like 7+ p.m. You know, 7+ hours of me doing indie games. I haven't done one of these since the summer of last year. Undoubtedly, this is going to be a great marathon. That, by the way, that's Saturday, March 3rd. All right. And then the week after, it's open. There's like no new releases. So I have an entire week to decide what I want to do. If let's say, for example, I'm wrapping up Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, maybe I could start up another kind of fun downtime playthrough that I've wanted to do, like maybe Mass Effect 2 Renegade Femshep or something like that, right? We'll see. I'm not going to promise you anything yet. Plus, you never know what happens. Sometimes games release out of nowhere and stuff. But hopefully everything goes according to plan. San Andreas wraps up within the next week or so, and then I can start new stuff. It's so just to recap how crazy this week is. We've got Star Wars Battlefront 2, Grand Theft Auto San Andreas continuing, Secret of Mana, PUBG, Call of Duty World War II, an Indies Marathon. All right, it's going to be nuts. So much content, right? Thank you guys so much so far. You know, it's been a great year. I really hope that we can raise enough and get through and have no problems or roadblocks or hurdles to jump in April with this bullshit taxes, and we can just be happy and celebrate positive streams every single day. That's what I'm all about, man. And it's been a lot of fun, and I really enjoyed myself, so hopefully you're enjoying yourselves too with all the fun, new positivity on the streams. Thank you guys for the support. That's really all I have to talk about, guys. So, again, thank you. Great week ahead. Hope to see many of you on as many streams as possible. Sorry I can't stream double streams for a couple days because I'm working on my taxes. But I'll definitely see you hopefully all on Wednesday for the fundraiser. Thank you in advance for any support you can lend. And then for the Indies Marathon this weekend, it's going to be great. Thank you guys so much for all of your help and effort. I appreciate it. All right. That's it. Without further ado, thank you to the following patrons for the month of January who are currently voting on indie games for this Saturday's marathon. All right. That's it, everyone. Peace out. Have a good evening, and I'll see you tomorrow for new gameplay. Have a good night.